What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is cracking down on crypto content, and they're run by AI now. Well, AI is allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. That's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I talking about and discussing what is going on in crypto. Now, we're going to discuss some of Kaal's latest posts. And I say leaders, okay? They're leaders of the ecosystem that they have built. And I want to remind everybody that Bone, Leash, Treat, Shytoshis, the Metaverse, all NFT sales, wellies, everything that these people have touched has been utterly destroyed. And they are trying their best to destroy Shiba Inu coin along the way. The good news is Shiba Inu coin was not created by them. The only people that can destroy it are the Shiba Inu coin community. Now, their minds, they've lost them. They've been destroyed. We've been going over a lot of what Shytoshi has been saying recently, but let's go over what Kaal is saying. Now, Kaal is coming to the defense of Shytoshi for one reason or another. I believe it's because he follows him as the prophet that he claims to be. And, anybody who follows somebody like this has obviously lost their own ability to think as well. Now, at the end of this, Kaal blames you guys. Kaal blames the Shiba Inu coin community. Kaal says that you're the bad ones for thinking Shytoshi has lost his mind. It says, the misunderstood visionary, parallels between Vincent van Gogh, historical artists, Shytoshi, and even Elon Musk. Shytoshi is being framed as one of the greatest people to ever live. Shytoshi is being framed as some sort of a prophet that is going to lead you to the promised land. This is the sickest and most perverse thing anybody can claim to be. So, it says, disclaimer, this thread is not a blanket endorsement of everything that Shytoshi says or does. I'm not well-versed in Abrahamic religions, as I am in Sanatana? What is that? Some sort of satanic thing? I don't even know what these guys are doing here. But that's not the topic here. In private conversations with him, I consistently push for logical, grounded perspectives alongside his vision. This is an objective observation of historical patterns and a call for basic decency from humankind, from unkind people. Let me tell you this, okay? There is nothing kind about allowing somebody to lose their mind. There is nothing kind about allowing people to blindly follow someone claiming to be a prophet. There is nothing kind about ignoring somebody else losing their mind. You want kind, point out the truth. You want kind. Try and help that person from losing their mind, yes, but definitely help everyone else from following a lunatic. Guys, these people are leading to absolute destruction. This is especially those who during SHIB's golden era came with sob stories, took everything he gave, and then scattered like rats when times got tough. They're literally calling people rats, man. If you don't follow this man to the end, if you don't do whatever he says, you're a rat. Now it says, history is full of creators who poured their souls into their work only to face rejection, mockery, or indifference during their lifetimes. Vincent van Gogh is the archetype. A man whose intense inner world produced masterpieces like the Starry Night, yet he sold just one painting, lived in poverty, and died by suicide at 37, believing himself a failure. It says he's a cultural icon now worth billions. Guys, because somebody bought the paintings of a dead man does not mean that he was a success. Everybody always values these things by monetary value, right? It's things that are starting to not make sense to me anymore, man. I don't understand how these people can stand up in front of everybody and say that Shytoshi is deserving to be followed. He's deserving to be listened to. He's deserving of your soul. What? Van Gogh's life was marked by profound mental health challenges. Retrospective analysis suggests bipolar disorder, severe depression, possible epilepsy, and substance issues. His manic phases fueled explosive creativity, painting 70 works in his last 70 days, while lows brought despair. He's using grok to write all this, right? It says the pattern. Visionaries challenge the norms. They express raw emotion or unconventional ideas. Society often rejects them until time proves them right, or until markets catch up. Recognition is posthumous because it creates distance from their intensity. Is mental emotional difference part of what fuels artistry? Sometimes heightened sensitivity captures truths others miss. But it's tragic. Van Gogh's pain enriched his art, yet destroyed him. We romanticize it now, but ignored it then. Fast forward to today's digital artists building worlds in code, memes, and communities. Shytoshi, the lead of Shiba Inu coin, fits this mold. He is not the lead. Shytoshi was developed by an anonymous scammer. They called him Ryoshi. They came in. He abandoned the project. It was a community takeover, and they led millions to believe that they were in charge. Why? Because they poured a few dollars into a coin that probably had a $5,000 liquidity pool, and it began to rise in value. And people view that jump in price. People view that percentage gain, and they lose their minds. Shytoshi delivered. Shytoshi delivered. Shytoshi delivered is what they kept saying and saying and saying. When Shytoshi delivered, utter destruction. Look at Bone. Look at Leash. Look at Shiboshis. Look at Wellies. Look at every partnership. Look at the Metaverse. Look at Playside Studios. Look at John Richmond. Look at Shiba Inu coin. Okay, Shytoshi didn't deliver. He stole. And the community, he stole from the community. And these people like Kaal that tell you you are rats when you don't believe him. You are rats if you don't follow him. Is dude, this is turning into the craziest cult that I have ever seen. Shytoshi's treatment mirrors historical patterns. When Shiba Inu coin peaked in 2021, he was adored. Millions called him genius, savior of retail investors. In bear markets, he gets criticism, FUD, accusations of scam, personal attacks, doxing attempts, mockery of his enigmatic style. Crypto's volatile. Success is tied to price. People are superficial, love the wins, blame the leader for the losses. But building an ecosystem isn't just speculation. It takes high stakes, public, with real financial impact. Is Shytoshi an artist? Yes. He's a poet, performer, and a writer from his past life, and this creative background infuses his work with artistic intensity. Now the man's been reincarnated, right? Now he was a poet and a writer in his previous life, and he's been reincarnated to lead you guys to the promised land. Being compared to Elon Musk is the most disgraceful thing to Elon Musk I have ever seen. It goes on to talk about mental difference can enhance creativity, evidence higher bipolar rates in artists, writers per studies. But this is not a requirement or an excuse. Many neurotypical people create brilliantly. The real issue, lack of empathy. We attack intensity because it mirrors our fears, nonconformity, and vulnerability. Guys, we are not attacking Shytoshi because he's bipolar. We're not attacking Shytoshi because he's having a mental breakdown. We're attacking Shytoshi, okay, because he's going out there and claiming that he has the word of truth, that the Bible has never been able to have. He is the one who is going to lead you. He is the one who is going to redeem you. This is it's utter blasphemy, right? And I'm so sick of these people going out there and leading people to destruction. I cannot stand it. Kaal is complicit. The entire ecosystem team is bowing down to a man who is leading you to your demise.